Petersen. This is part 2. Not really part 2, but this would be our second time coming over to the vault. Actually, our third time or second time? I don't even remember. But it says this way to the vault. If you guys don't know where we're at, it's the Petersen Automotive Museum. They have this thing called Vault, where they have all these nice cars out here. Some from some movies too. And like some cars actually from the 1920s or something like that. What year is this? 1922 Chevy. God damn. This is nice. Buick, also a GM car. GM, how much? $800 for a brand new car. Damn, imagine that. In 2025, $800 a car. Ford, I don't know what that is. Ford, Chevy, Ford. But you know, for a cool minute, Chevy. I like the black one. For a cool minute, Chevy was making engines for Ford. That's why a lot of older Ford cars have Chevy engines. What's this? A Shelby? Oh. Look at the Chevy. The Shelby. That is nice. This right here. That's what I'm talking about. The main reason we are here is because... Oh yeah, that Ghost. I'll show it to you guys right now. But the main reason we are here is to see the Ken Block's collection of vehicles that he's been racing with, and that's something I don't want to miss out on. This section's always been closed off. I don't know why. There's probably like either storage or very like secretive cars. I don't know. But you got a Mr. 2 over here, MR2. Oh yeah. This car is supposed to be that, but this car has a lot of history. Have you guys been to the Petersen? You guys seen this one up in the showroom? It's like between the 1925 and like 34 mixed cars. That's how it used to look. Now that's how it looks now. But it's kind of crazy. Round door. First gen Viper. 92. Fifth of its kind. 959. This is crazy. Matching wheels or matching colored wheels too. It's kind of nice. Look at that interior. That's crazy. Whatever that is. Ooh, look. The GTs. Someone just totaled their R8. Oh, I want that. Look at this R8. A TT Mark 1? Yeah, sell them yours. That's crazy. It's for display. I'll take the car. You guys can take the engine. I'll take the car. Put an LS in there. Look at this. This is nice. This is crazy. Oh, I love how it has the little windows in the back. It's a Ferrari. Twin turbocharged 4-liter. God damn. Ooh, look. An Enzo. I love how that car comes. Restomod 6.2 LS3. Time transmission. 6 speed, so it has a TR6060. Damn. Alright. That's nice. Oh, and it's a split window. There's a little split in the back. That has a big block in it with a supercharger. This one's nice. Wow. A GNX. And I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of GNXs out in the street here in LA. But man, it's always nice to see an unmolested GNX in pristine condition. Look at that. Even the molds.
It's nice.
This is really nice. Yeah. It's crazy. Wow. Number what? Number 332 or no? 532. Wow.
It's really clean. Next one?
Now this one. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this one.
That's unique. What is it? A Prelude? Oh yeah, it is a Prelude. Toyota Corolla Touch of Wine. What? Oh, it's a Corolla. Oh, it's from the era when people would start tricking out their little Hondas.
Do you remember this one?
What is this?
Speed racer, there you go.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. Sure.
That one was upstairs, I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This was upstairs. Looks like a Lotus. Look at the Cybertruck
The bullet holes.
with the bullet holes. And the window that wasn't supposed to break, but it broke. But, hey, it happens.
That truck's nice.
Which one? Oh, a little green one? Oh, what the hell? Okay. Suki! Oh, no wonder. I recognized it when we were walking in. I was like, that looks like the one from Transformers. It is the one from Transformers. 3.8. Nice. Little truck. That's awesome. Look at this. My wife loves these Quattros. They sound nice too. If you've never heard one, they sound crazy.
Imagine that power on this little car.
736 horsepower? God damn. That's a lot of horsepower. Donut Media's the High Mustang. This is nice. Did a good job with it. All these dragsters. Look at this. The zoomy headers. This is a Chevy big block with Hemi heads. Yeah, no. No, it's not. Stand it. What happened? Oh yeah, the stress cracks on the fiberglass. My best friend Andres loves F1.
Is this car like the owner of the Petersen?
Nah,
What the hell is that?
it's the HHR.
Oh my gosh.
It's a mini Trailblazer. And these things are actually pretty big. Like getting close to one is actually pretty big. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice too. Oh, the Red Bull car. Oh wow. The BMW section. Yeah, you're right. G80. Believe it or not, my oldest sister had one of these. I don't even know what car this is, but 320? Yeah, 320. Right? Yeah, 320. Manual too. It was nice. Oh shit. That's nice. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. A lot of aero. How much? Why? One for Need for Speed. M3 GTR. Another V8. The small little alternator. Okay, why is this E46 so expensive? Oh. M3 GTR. Oh my god. $413,000 today. That's crazy. Well, we're now on the third floor. Yeah, we've pretty much finished the vault. Look at that. I do recommend you guys checking out the vault. There is a lot of nice cars down there. If you really want to take your time, just do the vault and then do the rest of the museum. But if you don't really care about the vault, then just do the rest of the museum. They already have a lot of cars as it is. Wow. This looks cool too. Look at those rotors. Tiny. I'm sure this thing that will tip over for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I think so, no. Maybe if you shake it, yeah.
I would fall asleep in there.
Oh hell no, you're laying down.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's scary.
There's no way you can drive that in the streets. All these cars are crazy. Chevy. There's no way they stuck a small block in there. Look, they put a 350 in there like that. Now for what we actually came was the Ken Block
Oh, it's here?
gallery. So let's get to it. Mr. Ken Block himself, the legend, the unicorn, 6.7 twin turbo. Jesus Christ.
1400.
If only I was able to hear this thing in person. That's crazy. Look at that thing. Woo. Escort. Let's go this way. Man, look at this. They did a crazy job with this car. That's crazy. He actually drove this car. Oh look, there it is. Yeah, he used to start off with Audis. The e-tron was the last car that he drove. That's nice. Wow. Kill all tires. That's crazy. A little focus. Look, there he is. Look at the freaking frame. That's a small diff. That's crazy.
Before we ever set foot in a rally car, Ken was already an agent of change in the
Turbo.
DC Shoes, a company he co-founded in 1994.
Jesus.
No, like the center, it goes down the back.
This set the groundwork.
1400 horsepower, of course. Huge.
It's big, yeah.
Oh my god. I could lay down on that.
It's really nice.
I think his driver,
The front.
his daughter drove it, I think. That's crazy. Subi. Oh yeah, Forza. Nice.
Every last poster was signed.
The doors, the hoods. That's awesome. Well, I have a confession to make to you guys. I want to tell you guys what we put that 6.2 in, but I feel like you guys are gonna judge. But who cares? So we put the 6.2 engine in the Trailblazer, and if you guys don't believe me, that block is down there. It's purple. But let me tell you guys the reason behind it though. God damn it, I forgot the head mount. But I was telling you guys, hence why I've been driving the Trailblazer a lot more right now. Obviously I always drive it, but I've been driving it more than usual. Just breaking in the engine. Reason behind it is because along the way, sometime in the future, the near future, I want to do boost. I would like to do either a turbo or an LS3 or a Pro Charger type of, like, for boost, pretty much. Either that or just do a bottle of nitrous and send it. Obviously we're not going to be doing no freaking crazy stuff as far as like sending the shit to the moon, but you know, something to give us a little bit more power, something a little bit more for show, just something different. A lot of people have been doing some crazy stuff with these Trailblazers, and I don't want to be left behind. Obviously I'm not talking about doing some crazy stuff, but again, something different. Now the setup we do have here is 6.2 bottom end, pretty much the iron 6.0 boarded out to a 6.2 with 243 heads. Now I know some people would say, oh, these 243 heads are bump up your compression a lot, so you might be like at 11:1 if you do the math. That's fine, but which is one big concern for me if we do end up going with boost, like as far as a turbo or a supercharger. Typically where you want to be at for boost is a little bit on the lower side of the compression. Now I know tuning is a lot better nowadays, you know, we're so advanced with that stuff that we can make it work, but you know, I still want to be on the safe side where we can just daily drive it and I don't have to worry about breaking something, making a hole through the wall, or bending a rod, or just some dumb stuff like that. So Also, aside from the 6.2, we have my custom grind stage 3 camshaft. I had this camshaft design on the Nova. Obviously the Nova sounded a lot rowdier because it has a different type of exhaust. This is a single exit. Also, sometime in the near future, if we don't go with the turbo setup, we will be doing a dual exit exhaust. I'm gonna let you guys hear this thing because, man, I love it. Well, there you have it. The 6.2 is in the Trailblazer. So technically we have an iron block LS3. I know some of you guys might have questions regarding how did I get the, because I use the LQ4 block. How did I get an LQ4 block to pretty much bolt on Gen 4 car or truck? Very simple. I'll explain that to you guys in a bit. Before we go any further, I do want to ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. We're gonna have a lot more crazy stuff coming out soon. The LS2 block that we had on this truck, I'm actually gonna be taking it apart, and don't worry, I'm gonna record all that stuff. I'm gonna be taking it apart, sending it out to machine shops so they can wash it, clean it, do all that good stuff, and then inspect every single cylinder, inspect every cylinder wall, because we might or might not bore it out to a 6.2 also, so we could go ahead and use that motor for either the, I kind of want to use it on the OBS, but at the same time I really want to start on the Blazer. If you don't know, I do have a K5 Blazer. I have the transmission, I have a TH400, a 208 transfer case, and Dana diffs that I want to use for it. I do want to use it as a sand drag build almost type of thing, so it'd be nice if we can go ahead and start with that truck also. I have a lot of parts for that truck that are just sitting there. Again, just the time and then all this other stuff that gets in the way. Technically I didn't have to do this to the Trailblazer, but I really wanted that extra kick, that extra punch, and I obviously wanted the aluminum block for the K5 or the OBS. The OBS, this weekend we're actually going to get started with it as far as dropping the transmission off and sending it off to get rebuilt. I have all the parts for it as well. And then, hey, I just noticed something anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. My buddy Andres is gonna help me out with dropping it, and then I'll have some other spicy stuff that I'm working on in the backyard of the house. I could do this at the shop, but it's really hot. It's been really hot, but I can I'm working on something here in the backyard for the OBS to make more power. So I'm debating if I should take the motor out. Not in particular with this stuff that I'm working on in the back in the house, but in the back of my mind, I kind of want to take that motor out and do some more stuff with it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. If I should take the motor out while we're doing the transmission, or just send it, do the transmission like that, throw on that spicy stuff, and then get the truck going, because I do want to drive it. And summer's practically over. Today is the last day of summer, and we didn't do any off-roading. It kind of sucks. Okay, now I did say it'd be a lot easier for me to explain to you guys in person, having a block, or not in person, but having a block in person right now in front of me, where I can show you the two differences between the Gen 4 block and the Gen 3 block. But unfortunately, I'm at home now. Anyways, there's not much differences as far as internals, but there is some differences with the connections. As far as the Gen 3 block has knock sensors in the valley of the motor, and then it has a cam sensor in the back right next to the oil pressure sensor. This Gen 4 motor has the knock sensors on the side, and it has the cam sensor in the front timing cover. So in the Gen 3 block, pretty much what you want to do is some threads on the side of the block so you can connect your knock sensors. You just do you can buy a thread kit, Ace Hardware, Home Depot, Lowe's, just your generic. It doesn't even matter what size bolt you use. Just buy the thread and then just buy a bolt there. It doesn't have to be that big. Take your knock sensors with you so you can see how much of a big diameter you need for your knock sensor. Put that bolt through your knock sensor. It'll be a lot easier. Just take it with you and just compare sizes. As far as that's very simple. The driver's side is the easiest one because the block has like little squares right where the oil pan would sit, and just choose any of those blocks, those little square little blocks that the actual block has, and just thread it. Just make some threads and bolt it up there. I put the knock sensor on the passenger side. Oh, for the passenger side, I put it right next to the starter, right on top of the little block that it has. Man, I really wish I had a block here so I can show you guys. Don't worry, if you guys are having a hard time following along, watch my next video. I'll for sure have more details on it. If not, just shoot me a DM or something and I'll get that straight to you guys. Anyways, that's aside from the knock sensors. The cam sensor, if you have your Gen 4 motor, you're obviously going to use your Gen 4 accessories. Use the timing cover, that front timing cover with the sensor, with the cam sensor, slap that onto the Gen 3 block. You do have to use a stock cam sensor or just any cam sensor for the Gen 3 block, just so you can cover that hole. Just leave it there. You don't need to worry about it. It doesn't even bother the motor or anything like that, having it in there. Just leave it there as a cap. They do sell caps. I think ICT Billet sells a cap. It's like $100, I think. I'm not too sure. I just use a sensor, an old sensor that didn't work. You're not going to use it either way. It's going to be unplugged. Just leave it there so you can cap that hole off, and then that's pretty much it. There is some weight difference. The block itself, the LS2 block itself, weighs like about 93 pounds, and then the iron block weighs 193 pounds or 199, maybe almost 200 pounds. If you don't mind the weight, do it. Obviously it's a lot stronger than aluminum, or if you buy a Trailblazer and it doesn't have a motor and you have an LQ4 or LQ9, you can make it work. So it's just, again, it's just preference. So it kind of sucks that I won't be able to show you guys step by step how to install it, because I literally did it in like a day or two. Actually 2 days. I lied, 2 days. Finished it from early morning till night, and we got it tuned that same weekend, or this same weekend. So if you have questions, let me know. I'm good at replying to you guys. So I'm gonna have to end it with that one, guys. Sorry it wasn't that detailed, but I promise you guys the next video, the beginning of the next video, I'll do it real quick because I have some other stuff planned out already for the next video. Truck is running good, not gonna lie. You do feel the torque. It has a lot more torque, even though it's just barely or slightly bigger piston. You can definitely feel it, especially with this cam that I'm using now. It's not as choppy, it's a little more street friendly. This other stage 4 cam that I had in there was really really aggressive. Obviously the chop was a lot better, but I had to sacrifice a little bit of that chop for a little bit more of that reliability and easier, I guess, user friendly with the drivability of it. So it's a lot easier on the torque converter as well. So will I be using another cam like this? Probably not. I do want to use the stage 4 cam for, I don't know, like I said, maybe the OBS. I don't know, I kind of want to test that stage 4 cam out with the 6.2 bottom end and some LS3 heads maybe. We'll see, because I do have an LS3 manifold at the shop, a high ram. I just need some LS3 heads, and that's easy to get. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we do an LS3 for the OBS, or just send it like that, just rebuild the transmission and send it like that? I do have everything for the transmission. Again, I just need the time. I think that might be another video coming up. I don't know, what do you guys think? But again, you guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Look at that hawk. There's a hawk up there. That's crazy. Oh damn, that's not a hawk, is it? Looks like a vulture. Yes, we have vultures here. Apparently they've been spotted out here in this area. That's crazy. Peace.